Hello and welcome back to our Let's Play of Stardeus. This can be episode 7. So, last episode we finally found research. Where's research? Okay, I am not sure where the research screen is. Oh, there it is. I believe we got the disk drives. So, first thing we want to do this episode is install improved disk drives everywhere. I think we're kind of low on research memory. Yeah, we've got no disk space. So, let's start off by going to computing and disk modules, and as you can see, these are 24 ZBs, which I assume is zettabytes, because apparently we need a lot of data for research. I actually wonder if that's reasonable. I mean, I guess it makes sense from like, hey, it's futuristic, it's in the future, we're not using terabytes anymore, or even gigabytes, but then like I think about like when I'm doing research at work, and I'm pretty sure all the research that I've ever done in my entire life will fit in like a megabyte, just all the data itself. I mean, once you start adding in pictures, I guess it'll start getting bigger, but I don't know. I feel like that's an interesting choice. I don't know if why we would need so much more data for our research. Anyway, I am not a future space researcher, so that's kind of probably the issue there. Right, so now that we have, what do we need? We need lots of optical fiber. We're making optical fiber, aren't we? That takes, glass and plastic. And we have plastic. Do we not have glass? It's entirely possible we don't have glass. I think that might be the issue. Where do we get glass from? Glass. No, we have glass. And glass comes from quartz. We don't have any quartz. Should probably find some quartz, now that I think about it. Let's see. Do we have... Let's get our scanner going. Yeah, because that was... Oh, phasium, right. Interesting. Deep scan. Select. Resource. Quartz. Select. Nice. Now let's head back to our ship, and... Well, looks like we are starting to build these up. Now, last time I played this game, you couldn't just replace the disk drives by just placing the new ones on top, which, well, I think this is a great upgrade, just because it makes upgrading it a little bit easier. I think the earlier issue that I had wasn't really an issue, it was more just like a thought process of just trying to not install too many low capacity disk drives, because then they would be obnoxious to uninstall later. Aha! There's some quartz there as well. Okay, cool. But if they will automatically just uninstall and reinstall them, then that kind of goes away, and especially since you don't have to... Courtney Short died. What did she die of? I guess her liver gave out? Was she, like, she was the old lady, wasn't she? Hmm. I could swear that was the old lady, that we got for mining. That's kind of unfortunate. Does it say her age anymore? I don't think it does. Okay, well, her kidneys weren't doing great. Her liver looks like it gave out, and yeah. It does say critical organ wound, fatal organ wound, space diarrhea. So I guess space diarrhea killed her, probably. Details? Does that say? No. Okay, well. I could there, age 100 years old. Yep, coal miner, homeless terrorist. That, I remember Courtney Short very vaguely. Knew her for a short time, but I can't come up with a pun based on Courtney off the top of my head, I'm sorry. Alright, so, what do we want to do next? We're still waiting on this last optical fiber. Now that we've got that, let's start filling out some of this research tree a lot more. What do we want to focus on? Energy storage, probably not bad. Oh yeah, I wanted to go for cloning, which I can't do because I need nuclear datoids, for which I need nuclear enrichment, for which I need more high-tech datoids. What do nanobots give us? Nanobot hive. Simple task within their working radius. So are they just gonna, like, repair stuff? That'd be kind of cool if that was like a repair station, the robot station from Factorio. But those things can accomplish a lot more. Maybe it can, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so, and that's how we get our robots running, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. That is unfinished feature, unfortunate. Oh right, we need weapons. Should probably get some of this stuff. A lot of tech datoids. That's what we need. Let's see, tech datoid. Let's make up to 25. There we go. Life is good. Alright. Yeah, this game definitely needs a little bit more of a impetus for moving around, I think. Just because not really doing anything. Let's just move around on our own. Because there might not be much of an impetus for it, but... Start map. Region. There we go. Let's go hyper jump to there. We got a little point of interest that we can check out, and then I guess we'll just go back up through here to Hybris. Titan Thunderbird Space Station. Interesting. Trade. Okay. I guess we do need to go to them. Travel here. I hope that doesn't lead to us getting shut up. That would be kind of unfortunate if it did. But we should be able to, I don't know, we'll see. Oh, hey, coal, nice. Let's see what they have for sale, or if they're buying anything. Our thrusters are on vacation. That's a good statement. Let's see, they have basically nothing. I guess they got fusion cells, which are somewhat useful. Although we can make our own now, can't we? Because those come from phasium and steel plate. Yeah, we can easily make them. So honestly, probably shouldn't even waste the time. Yeah, we're definitely well supplied in comparison. Speaking of needing more fuel cells, though, we should probably make some more fuel cells. So let's throw new order fusion cell. Where's the fusion cell? There it is. Assemble until we have 10. Yeah, that'll be fine. If we're taking like 1 per jump, 10's not a problem at all. Alright. How are we doing on more research? More research ready. Do we want... Could get windows. That's probably a good thing. Let's go back to filling out our weapons and point defense and such. Okay, so we definitely need a flux capacitor. And I'm gonna get point defense weapons. Honestly, I think this is probably enough for now. Well, it's, very temporarily for now. I mean, if I throw some, like, shields in this general area, that should hopefully... Yeah, I want to move these guys over out of here. Let's relocate you as well. There we go. Ooh, soil. Do we need soil? I think we did. Or did we get... We got a bunch. Okay, we're probably good on soil. Ongoing trade. Yeah, no need for an ongoing trade. Yeah. Let's get those weapons up. Security. So let's do, like... shields, I guess? Okay, this is kind of what I'm wondering about, is like, how do weapons need to go, right? So if they're indoors, is that an issue? Do they have to be, like, on the other side of the wall? You know what? We're just gonna try putting it here and see what happens. Let's throw some shields back here as well. And let's throw some flux capacitors back in this area too. Aha. Okay. Can't build that much. Let's take down one of these shields instead and build a flux capacitor. Okay, what's my... how do I check my ship points? Ship controls? I believe it is under ship controls. No build zone, no fly zone. Configure. Okay. Huh. I can make my ship change direction. That's kind of cool. I guess it just changes the map direction. Why am I not... where was the... there was definitely some kind of way to... oh, wait, yeah. Configure... change, there we go. Corvette. Hey, we can be a frigate, can't we? Let's be a frigate. Get a little bit more class points. Oh, no we don't. We just get a little bit of a flux bonus. And we get some class points. Okay. Our ship has only 3 class points, and this maxes out at 35. Why? Okay. And now if I was to build a shield emitter, we'd be fine. Is that like 3 class points just automatically being consumed for, you know, engines and such? I don't know. I wonder how that's supposed to work. Class points 9, okay. Class points 2. Class points 3. Okay. So 9, 18, 22 plus 3, 25 plus 3. Okay, so the ship itself costs 3 class points. That's what that was telling me. So we're up at 28. And that means we have 7 more points that we can spend. Not sure how we're going to spend them, but we might. In the meantime, you are connected to almost nothing. Right. You are connected to just that. Can you connect up to that real quick? Yes, you can. Thank you. And then you can be relocated over to this general area to power all of the weaponry. There we go. Okay, hopefully we are now somewhat combat capable. Make ship data ready. Nice. Finally, or combat ready. Yeah, I guess now we just need to click the space station, exchange some goods. Alright, I guess they really want us to trade with that space station. I don't know. How's about that? Buy some poo. Nice. Got a trade there. Start producing steel plate. Do I even have iron ore? Yeah, I don't know if I do. New order. Steel plate. Produce until... Yeah, that should work. Just make at least one production. Done. 3 out of 4. Oh, I need to make steel plate. 10 steel plates. Okay. Once we get that done, then we can turn that off because we definitely don't need any more steel plates. Like, not even a little bit. We do have power issues, though, so we should definitely start working towards, that solar array that I was talking about at some point. Was I talking about a solar array? I could swear I was talking about a solar array. Some of these might be useful. Wow. Okay. That's kind of cool, actually. Sounds really useful. And potentially very energy dense, heavy. Let's see. Return beacon, what does that do? Fast travel points. That's actually really cool. Hey. Black holes. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alien warp drive. That's kind of cool. What else do we have that's like terraforming? Oh, I see. We're definitely gonna have to move in this direction, aren't we? Yeah, it all starts with genetic engineering. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, so let's go through the nuclear thing. I figure nuclear power would give us a lot more efficiency anyway. Probably. Maybe not. I don't know. Might be wishful thinking. Might not be. Now that we are done with that, let's stop producing this. Perfect. Actually, did we get the fancy matter reactor? I thought we did. Oh, we didn't. Okay. I guess we're just gonna rush nuclear then. Which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. It's probably gonna be even more efficient than the whatchamacallit, the advanced matter reactor. Okay, so we want to make. Do we need this? We need this for quantum datoids. Fun. So I don't think this actually gives us a nuclear reactor, does it? Yeah, I think we just get, Alright. Can we just, like, collect uranium? I guess we can. Need to go find some uranium to mine. Alright, oh wow, we are having big problems with energy. Okay, where was that big matter reactor? Oh, we need the improved reactor to get nuclear reactor. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. So between improving our solar panel arrays, which we should also do, now that I think about it, and upgrading to fancier matter reactors, we should be good. Let's see, can I... Oh, too hot. What's too hot? You're too hot. You're in space. How are you too hot? Okay. So, I mean, it makes sense that you'd be too hot in space, because, you know, you don't have, convective cooling. But everything else seemed to work fine. Alright, where was that heatsink research? The one time, I see. I don't have enough basic datoids to unlock it. That's why it doesn't show up. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to focus on solar panels for now. What are we missing? Plastic. Construction failure. Nice. Seems like it succeeded eventually. Okay. There's one more solar panel. And 3 things are too hot now. Yeah, we need some heat sinks. We definitely need heat sinks. We still haven't gotten enough basic datoids. We also need plastic. Oh, I didn't want to do that. How do I... Dang it. What's the button to make it pop up there again? Click while hold... Okay, there we go. Takes carbon, water, petroleum, carbon, petroleum. Okay. Are we making plastic anywhere? Yeah, we are. You're assembling plastic. Using carbon, petroleum. So that should be fine. Bro, lots of stuff is overheating. I need this heat sink soon. Heat sink. Build. Heat sink. Where's heat sink? Production. Facility. Oh. I see. I believe I accidentally just hit the hyperspace button. That was a little unexpected, unplanned, but you know what? Let's just hyper jump to there. Do we want to stop? There's a ship. There's a ship there. There's also mining for... What is that, copper? Virus, frigate, scavenger, corvette. Scavenger, corvette. Scavenger space station, +1. Yeah, you know what? Let's check it out. Enter this sector. I guess there is no +1. There is just the space station. Alright, whatever. Slip had an accident while cooking bread. Alright, let's put out that fire. It is already out. Perfect. Production. Not production. Computing? Heat sink. Aha. Okay, so that doesn't work. What if we just put in frames? That's a floor, I believe. Frame? Is this the kind... What's the difference? Alright, well, I don't see much of a difference. Let's do something like... Our output. So 1, 2, 3? Yeah, let's do that. Frame. 1, 2, 3. And now we see what happens. There we go. The heat's going away immediately. Perfect. We just needed some holes in the floor. Wow, that's really effective. Let's also put some more frames down over in this area, because it looks like things are getting a little toasty over here. Get some combat cooling. Alright, yeah, that's really keeping it down. Wow. That's extremely effective. Again, not really sure how that works, considering there shouldn't be any, like, convection or anything like that going on in space. But we're not going to worry too much about that. What I am going to start worrying about is running out of connection space here, which means I need to start tearing down some of these smaller solar panels. I wonder if I can just build copy. Nope, I can't. See, that would have been nice if you could just upgrade solar panels like that easily. That does not appear to be the case, though. Ooh, silicon. I don't think we need it. Maybe we do. Build a copy. Build a couple more of these, and yeah, things will be good. Hook that one up while we got it nearby. Alright, let's see. Hook up a couple more of these. How's our power doing? A little bit better, a little bit worse. It's doing alright, looks like. Actually putting down more solar panels is taking all the load off my matter reactors, which I'm fine with, even though we got plenty of steel. Alright. Found quartz. Nice! We need quartz. Can we launch an expedition there? Do we have anyone that's decent at mining? Nope. Let's just send everybody. 39.6 per day. It'll be gone for 3 days. We'll be good. I think quartz was the one that we needed. Yeah, for glass. Yep. I remember that. There was thought involved. A little bit of thought involved. Also need to do something about these mini oxygen pumps, because they're just doing nothing, essentially. Well, I guess they're oxygenating the front of the ship, but the front of the ship doesn't really... Ooh. Whoa. No crafting, no cooking. Alright, well, whatever. We can wait a little while. We don't really need to do any crafting or cooking at the moment. That's probably a lie. We probably need to do some crafting. Yeah, we need battery cells. Oh well, we'll figure that out in a little bit. And I guess we need to harvest an oak tree as well. Interesting. Oh, these guys will be back soon. Hopefully. Alright. Yeah, this game's, pretty relaxing, gotta say. Get to, like, sit around, watch a pig, use a treadmill for a little bit, and then go to sleep in the nice bed. Well done, Piggo. Nikki. I guess you already have a name. You don't need to be given a species-related name. I don't know. I feel like Piggo's definitely a pig name. That just that just screams Piggo. I mean, I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to offend pigs. I don't know if that would offend pigs or not. Maybe it would. It would be like someone calling me Humano, which I guess is fine if someone refers to me as human. I mean, it's accurate. Might even sound a bit like hermano, in which case, I mean, I'm pretty sure that means brother in Spanish, and I guess people use that as a term of endearment, I assume. I don't often speak Spanish, or speak to Spanish-speaking people. Not like by choice, just, you know, not really surrounded by Spanish-speaking people very often. One of these days I'll go to Spain, and then it'll be the opposite. And then I'll probably pick up some Spanish. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, we got some quartz, and Jackson just blew up the oven again. That's great. Let's put out that fire. Still got oxygen, not too much heat. Oh wow, Jackson's on fire. Slip's on fire. There's... Bro, stop, drop, and roll. What the hell are you doing? Well, I guess going out into space is also a successful way to no longer be on fire. Yeah. Oxygen deprivation of flames. Yep. Aha, our battery cells are going, which means our solar panels are being built again. Life is good. Let's get these 5 solar panels built, and then I think I'm gonna start jumping again. Yeah, see if we can get further along into the star system. I wanna jump to that other star before the end of this episode, and I think that might just be like a decent enough ender. Going interstellar. And then I need to get this episode uploaded because I am recording this, like, with an hour and a half left to go in today, and as of my time at least. And I was you know, if I miss today's upload, then I miss my every 2-day thing, and I definitely missed that a couple times when I was doing the astronauts let's play. But you know, it's not a good thing, right? If that's the whole point of having a schedule. And that's also the whole point of why I guess I haven't really been streaming regularly. I just kind of don't really have the gaming schedule ready for that sometimes. I have been streaming some Beyond All Reason at random times. So, you know, if you're into that, go on Twitch, find me. Different username. I think it's just Kryptos 901 instead of 6606 or whatever. But you know, that's also up to you. I'm not too picky. I'm not trying to make streaming into a career. I feel like that's dude, why did you start a fight with the pig? Why would you fight the pig? Be nice to the pig, man. Be nice to the pig. Bro. Man's trying to... Jesus Christ. I mean, for one thing, like... I don't know, have any of you guys ever seen a pig in real life? Like, they're not small creatures. You do not want to fight a pig, because a pig will mess you up. That's like fighting a car, bro. It's not gonna end well for you. Like, it's, you don't want to fight pigs. That's why they make, pigsties out of concrete. Or, like, pig pens. Because you definitely, yeah, I mean, pig will go right through a fence. Doesn't even care. Jackson, I fear that if this game was more realistic, you'd be dead right now. Oh well. I don't know, I'm also of the opinion that, like, wild animals are a lot more likely to mess you up than you think. Hey look, another exploding toilet. Nice. I saw the news, there was an article. I mean, I didn't actually read the article. I just skimmed past a headline where someone died in a toilet explosion, and it just made me think of this. And I mean, it kind of sucks that somebody died in a toilet explosion. Like, that's terrible, but that's literally what happens every single time someone fails at cleaning a toilet. It just explodes. But thankfully not fatally. That would be terrible if people were, like, dying in there every single time they clean a toilet and messed up. Nikki lost the fight against Jackson. What? Bro, no way. There's no way that a pig lost a fight against a person. Like, you could have a very, very healthy and fit person, they would probably still lose a fight against a pig, in my opinion. But, okay. Anyway, we did finish these solar panels. I'm gonna upgrade a couple more of these, I think. We can get through all of these upgrades. Solar panel array. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go! Build faster. Build fastest. There we go. That's even better than building faster. Gotta build fastest. And this actually, you know, pretty successful little array. Everything's powered. I could even put a couple more solar panels here, it looks like, and still have them be powered, but then it wouldn't look as good. Unless I put, like, 2 here, and then I mirrored it over, and then there's, like, a little gap for the shuttle to go through. That would be kind of cool. But, for now, we are missing battery cells, so let's make battery cells, somebody. What are we doing? We are making battery cells, okay. That is the only thing that we have left to make, for which we need lithium and copper. Do we not have lithium? We don't have lithium. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Let's do regional deep scan. Um. Resource. We need lithium. Wait, what was that other one? Ice. We don't have ice? Oh, bro, that's not good. We need ice. Ice, 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 ice. Yeah. How are we doing on water, then? Also terrible. Okay. Processing 2 items. We need to make water out of, bio waste. 108. Okay. Let's knock that back down to 50, confirm, close, and let's get ready to jump somewhere where there is ice. Where is there ice? Was there ice here? No, there's copper there. Coal, crude, soil. There's ice here. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we could just do that. Nothing, empty space there, plant fiber there. Nothing there. Yeah, let's jump here for the ice, because we definitely need ice. Kind of glad that I noticed that before we ran out of water. Just saying. Wait. Probably would have been less good if we ran out of water. Okay, so, new plan. Hyperspace engine is not charged, blah, blah, blah. Expeditions. Ice deposit, collect, yes, launch. I guess we also do need more lithium for batteries. At least we collect it very fast. Like, this will be... Okay, so it was 101 per day, but it's gonna drop down really fast too, so we're actually probably only gonna, well, maybe 2 days to fill up a shuttle. It's not terrible. Improved CPU. Allowing me to control more devices. I haven't really run into that need yet, so I don't know if I necessarily need that. Of course, that's one of those things where, like, once you have the research, then suddenly you can find a need, right? Sometimes a solution in search of a problem finds a problem rapidly. But in general, I'm not trying to get into the solution. Interesting. Interesting. Space diarrhea. Nice. Could get improved life support and such. It's also probably not a terrible thing to do. System scanning. Interesting. Maybe I should just get that. Xeno detection. Wonder if that'll open up aliens. Oh well. Let's just get system scanning for now. And I need to upgrade my radar. Can we, by any chance, just like... System scanner. Can't just overwrite it easily. Okay. Well, in that case, let's, deconstruct. System scanner. Oh, it doesn't like it because of the frame floor, I don't think. Okay. No oxygen floor. And let's move our frames over a little bit. Now let's try the system scanner again. There we go. Perfect. What is that? Mini core. Alright, well, whatever. Hey, we've got our solar panels hooked up too. And our ice miners are back. So we should be good on ice for a little while. Let's see. ice. Let's actually have this listed. And let's actually do one more mining expedition for ice. There we go. 40 per day. Yeah, we'll be done in a day or 3. Shouldn't take too long. We need to build a system scanner anyway. And we've got all of our power panels hooked up, solar panels hooked up, so we have extra power, and still don't have the fancy matter reactors. That's probably gonna have to happen in the near future. Yeah, we definitely want to grab that extra ice. Should I focus on the matter reactors? Part of me says yes. Alright, if we were to... How do I want to redesign this? Because, like, the big matter reactor does how much power? 150. Oh, so that's 7.5 of these. I could replace all of these with, like, 1. Let's just do that. I'm actually going to do 2. Perfect. Then we have the higher efficiency matter reactor. Oh, wait, did I get the reactor efficiency chip in there as well? I don't remember if I did. Well, I was going to take down those matter reactors eventually anyway, so... Aha! No, here's the efficiency chip. Upgrades, install, reactor efficiency upgrade, fuel, steel plates. Also fuel steel plates. Perfect. Now we're doing great on power. Because we just ripped up, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times 20. That's 180. So the majority of our power does actually come from solar panels. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not too unhappy with that situation. I am kind of unhappy with our ice situation. Hopefully that'll be here very soon. It does seem to be counting up slower than before. Well, I mean, yeah, the difficulty's going up. We went from 100.1 per day to 25 per day. Which is wild, right? Like, how much ice are you collecting? And where are you collecting ice from that it's becoming that much harder to come by? Like, I figure if you're collecting ice, you probably just, like, found a lake or something that's frozen. And you can just carry the entire lake. There's no way that you can carry the entire lake out in this orbit on a shuttle. Alright. We have 159 ice. That's more than enough for now. Let's see if we can travel to here. Okay, well. Prepare for hyper jump. Hyper jump to there. Hyper jump to there. We don't have enough juice, do we? Okay. And we've got another fight. Leaf is now fighting the pig. Okay, maybe the pig's kind of starting fights. I don't know. Okay, we get a human, a cat, or a dog. Human, test subject, soldier, organ smuggler. Interesting. Clumsy. Incapable of robotics and research, but actually decent miner. Do we want baby the cat? No, because cats are carnivores. Don't want carnivores, because we don't have any large amounts of proteins. Well, I guess the more people we collect, the more protein we end up with. But for now, Slip has went insane. Okay, that sucks. We now have clankers. Let's So prepare for that hyper jump over to here. Not charged. Alright, well, let's enter this sector. Do some scanning, I guess. We should probably get another fusion drive. That way we can jump more per hyperdrive charge. There we go. Hey, we found some coal. And some iron. Nice. How are we doing in terms of raw materials? Got plenty of coal, not very much iron. I guess we could do that, couldn't we? Huh. Yeah, you know, while we're here. No, let's remove slip and add clankers, our new miner. Nice! Look at that, 68 per day. This will be very fast. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna get to the next region of space during this episode. Maybe we will. Oh boy. Breach capsule proximity warning. Oh boy. Okay. And I don't have access to local maneuvering yet. Okay. This, we'll deal with it when it gets here. Or we'll blow big holes in it. Wow. Okay, we won't. Alright, this is right in the middle of everything. I almost kind of want to pull the expedition back. Because Crash, I think, is our best fighter. Essentially. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? We'll figure it out. Let's see what happens. Oh, boy. Combat in progress. Oh, yep. We have angry people. Mm-hmm. Does this guy have a spacesuit? He does have a spacesuit and a knife. Okay. Let's see. I think... Where is... I'm not looking for Crash. I'm looking for... We've got a robot somewhere that has a ranged attack. And it's our floaty bot. Where is he? Double. There he is. Okay, you guys need to, go attack. Let's see what happens. Yep, see? Double can shoot. Wally's gonna get damaged. That's unfortunate. I can heal them afterwards, can't I? Yeah, we get the repair station. Mild slashing damage. Mobilizer. You've got some severe wounds. Apparently not enough severe wounds, though. Oh no, Wally died. Oh, dude, that... Are they actually gonna kill me? Okay. Expedition, shuttle, orders, call expedition back right now. Oh, looks like we finally took out Olympia, at least. Okay, so all we need is Paitlin. But we also lost Bob, Talus, and Wally. Slip, you need to just run. Can I take control of you? Oh no, you're insane. One of these days, one of these shots will actually hit. Come on, double. Alright. Returning. Shuttle 1. How long is it going to take? Okay. Shuttle is now landing. This is some, suddenly high-stakes combat. Come on, Crash. We need you. Crash. Where's Crash? Crash. Attack. No, don't attack Slip. Slip is nice. Slip is insane. Oh, okay. Well, we got everybody. Looks like Bob Tallis is already being maintained. Well done. Didn't get... Okay. Let's dispose of Patelin. And we can just butcher. Okay. We can... Do we wait for them to die, or do we just, like... Oh well. Object in unsafe area. Yeah, that's probably true. It'll get moved eventually. Alright, yeah. But, well, we managed to survive combat, so that was actually a little bit more intense than I thought it was going to be. Also, turns out that these will shoot at breach capsules, and also that they suck at shooting down breach capsules, so we probably need some more shredder cannons. That's on the to-do list for probably next episode. So with that, I'm going to say like, share, subscribe, do all those fun YouTube things, and hopefully next episode we will start off by doing some interstellar travel. And yeah, see you in the next one. Bye!